Hello and welcome back to my channel, Meta Messiah. And lately I've been super excited. I've been looking for some, exciting new thing to cover. And it just so happens that the exciting new thing to cover is a new crypto token called Okinami, which, if you have not heard about it, is one of the latest tokens on the blockchain. That's an ERC20, so it's on the Ethereum blockchain. And it is this mystery, this story about this token that just came out of nowhere, stealth launched, and the blockchain connects it to... Now, listen to this. This is... the blockchain connects it to the Ethereum Genesis wallet. I'm sorry, this is crazy because I have the proof to put up in this video, and I just want you to look at it. It wouldn't be a story without the evidence here, and I love looking at evidence and analyzing. My background's in law, practiced law, worked in the financial industry. It's been a basic career that's been divided between those things for up to 15 years. Now, just look at the evidence here on the screen. Like I said, I like looking at the evidence, and I like analyzing what's there because that's all that matters here at this point. Yeah, the chart looks great. It's up like 300% or so in 30 days. That's one thing. Great. I'm not a technical analyst by any means, but I'll tell you when a chart does that, what it is doing right now, 3 times, 4 times its value, 300%, 400%. That's very bullish. But I'm going to be putting up some images here. I just want you to analyze that, show the connection. Okay. If you need to pause the screen, pause the screen. And I'll just keep running the video after. These pieces of evidence here are connecting Okinami token to the Ethereum Genesis wallet. Okay? The blockchain doesn't lie. The blockchain is numbers. And from a legal perspective, if you want to validate something, chain of custody, blockchain is as good as it gets. It's a technology where you could take something that was created online and through the blockchain verification system, prove where it came from. The data is unique like a fingerprint, but better because once you run it through the searches, you'll see everywhere that it's been. There's no manufacturing anything like it. Okay, it's a distinct, unique thing, and it's, these pictures are showing here this blockchain connection, this nexus, if you will. Let's run the video. I want to put the video up here in transition because, as I was saying before, there's this mystery, there's this story going on. This is why it has to be on YouTube. If there's other creators, please cover this token. But I'm going to call out to the community, and I want you to pick through and pause the screen or grab an image and just comment here on the video and say, well, what you're seeing here is that particular piece of evidence. I want you to elucidate the evidence in the comments of this video. So I'm calling out to the community for Okinami. Come on, Okinami Army. I need you guys. Watch the video. Watch as it screens. Watch me talking about certain things. I can't tell you what everything is specifically on here because you can just see he's going through a whole multitude of transactions and tracing it back. So we'll just watch it through to its conclusion. But as this thing is streaming, like I said, comment on anything. If you see anything that you want to say about it, your comments on this video, guys, your comments are going to provide to those who are out there that are potential buyers, many of whom are super skeptical, okay? Especially with crypto in general. You could say it's Ethereum itself, okay? Think about this. You can say it's Ethereum, one of the most successful crypto projects since Bitcoin. The second to Bitcoin in value, market cap. It's the number 2 on the chart. So, all right. You could say it's Ethereum. Buy some Ethereum. It's going to be worth $10,000 a coin one day. And average Joe investor, or somebody who's looking to invest a little money, a trader, they don't look at the fundamentals as much. They just care about charts. They might care a little bit about fundamentals because they're like, I might reserve and keep some of it. Trade a whole bunch of it and keep a little bit in my bag. But, okay. Trying to convince people to buy crypto. All right. I was super, super, super skeptical when crypto came out. I got into it later in the game for sure, in terms of following it and studying. I think it's fascinating. This is not to be taken as any financial advice. Okay. This video is not, it's even this in the disclaimer in the description. This is not financial advice. This is entertainment purposes only, but I want to follow this story because it could be one of the biggest stories of the crypto world in 2022 and 2023. Some people are saying that we could be emerging from the bear market, and over the next 3 to 5 months, we're going to see some really nice gains in crypto. Now, this video runs for about 7 minutes. So as that's running up there, and you can see the guy's just going, or I don't know, maybe it's a female, guy or gal, is just going through and then tracing through. Okay. And if you saw the beginning pictures I put up here, okay, all these things in the blockchain of evidence, the chain of evidence. The blockchain isn't just technology and computer mumbo jumbo, information based technology. It's evidence, okay? And from a perspective of a judge or jury, let's just say, well, how do we know that Joe Schmo bought that crypto and put it in his wallet, his MetaMask wallet? You could follow the blockchain and it'll show his wallet address and where it's gone, where it was. It's just new technology. It's new information technology, if anything. New financial technology. I don't know if we call it financial. It's decentralized finance. DeFi is a better word for it. But it is a commodity in some aspects. Although the law is very, very much in its infancy here. The law is evolving around crypto like it did with the internet. And it's trying to define what it is. Well, if you have not heard, Elon Musk is getting sued for $250 billion for racketeering with respect to Dogecoin. And if you know the Dogecoin story, that had a meteoric rise. And Elon, he tweeted quite a bit about it. And now he's getting sued for $250 billion because they feel he was price fixing or price manipulating it. Buying it, selling it, manipulating, making money, and then selling it, and people are losing money. Racketeering is a civil wrong. If it's proven, I don't know if they're gonna prove a damn thing. I really can't tell you. I haven't read much other than a little snippet, a news article about it that was on Twitter. But I digress. The crypto asset is digital information, and it has value based on what communities of people and maybe financial institutions, buyers, collectors, brokerages of various kinds, equity, private equity, hedge funds. It's like buying. It's not even like buying art. An NFT is more like buying art, except it's art or other things like music, or things that you can upload online, and you put it on the blockchain. You're selling a copy, or the original, I guess the original digital piece, in a sense. If it was made digitally, I guess you're selling one or more NFTs, non-fungible token. Okay, that could be art. Music's a form of art. Okay. Could be a movie script. We put that on the blockchain. But this technology is so unique in that when it came out, it was totally an experiment. When Satoshi, I think if you want to look into the story of Bitcoin, when Satoshi Nakamoto came out with Bitcoin, okay, I mean, I don't know if he even knew, or she, we don't know if he or she, did they even know what it was going to become? Okay. Okay. When I first heard about it years back, I'm just like, this sounds like internet geek stuff. You know, whatever. If I could find one, I probably would have bought some back then. I didn't know how to buy it. I didn't even care enough to inquire into it that far. We're approaching the end of the video here.
Do not buy solar.
Even if this is approaching its end, this whole video is approaching its end. But there's something special going on from the perspective of history, from the perspective of society, the emergence of Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the other cryptos. There's a shift. There's a paradigm shift happening in the world, and there's major change going on. And this Okinami thing, if it ties in, as it's shown here with the images in the video, if it's tied to the ETH Genesis wallet, what you're seeing here is something that is emerging, kind of like Shiba Inu coin, a mystery. Maybe eventually they'll reveal themselves. I don't know. They might just put these clues out here, and then it just becomes so evident that they have to disclose it was them. I don't know. It could always be a mystery. We don't know at this point, but there is a medium out there. I want you to check that out in the comments. There's a medium that you should really check out. There's going to be some information coming out by the creator of Okinami, and it's going to be fascinating. I hate to be the one that's ever skeptical, but you have to be healthily skeptical before you invest in anything. You have to be healthily, like have a healthy skepticism. That's going to make you a better person who buys things of value, to make sure that they're the real deal. And here you can check with the evidence that's there. Because if this is the primordial, the genesis, the beginning of this new thing, the Okinami token, like the next Shib, and Ryoshi's behind it. If Ryoshi's behind it, he wanted to make millionaires out of paupers. He wanted to give a chance to the little person to make a lot of money. The people behind Okinami, I think, are trying to do the same thing. They don't want to just let the cat out of the bag. Then it just shoots up. It goes into a crazy, amount of money. It's not going to be a fraction of a penny. It'll be beyond what most people can invest to become rich. You get in early. Well, the early bird catches the worm, folks. All right, so that's going to be all for now. If you have any comments, again, on any of the stuff I showed you in this video, please put them in there. I want to provide this so that the world can see what's there and make a decision and an opinion for themselves. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That's what supports getting the word out. So if you're part of the community, your support's very appreciated. If you're not, your support's still appreciated. So again, this is Meta Messiah, F.A. Chekki here. This is all I have to talk about today on Okinami, but I hope you come back to find out more. We very well may be getting some news very soon on this new development in the crypto world. Later, y'all.